Welcome back, Guardians, to another Destiny video. And in today's Destiny video, I wanted to show you some of the press release that I got from Activision to do with everything that's coming with Age of Triumph in terms of weapons and armors, more detailed close look like they're being inspected. So if you are enjoying the hype train for Age of Triumph and this video is somewhat useful to you or gets you excited, hit that like button on this video. It helps me out immensely and it only takes you a second and I would appreciate it greatly. Before we get into the weapons and armors close up, I wanted to take a look at the shells and the Sparrow that have been released in this press release. Now, I don't know whether there's going to be any more on top of this because at the moment there's only 2 ghosts and 1 Sparrow. The very first ghost is Ascended Shell Ghost, and this is obviously going to come from RX King's Fall or maybe Crota. I'm not really sure, but it's got the Ascendant Shell name to it, but also it's got this like dark black look to it with this green glowing energy on the sides. Looks pretty damn awesome. Looking forward to catching that. And then next up we have the Templar Shell Ghost, which obviously comes from Vault of Glass and is from the Templar drop, and it looks very Vault of Glassy. It's got this like greyish, peachish, yellowish, or goldish, orangish look to it. A lot of different colours mixed in there, but it looks awesome. I like it a lot. Now the Sparrow looks incredible. It's called the Usurper Sparrow XV1 Usurper Sparrow. Not really sure where this might actually drop, but it looks incredible. Hopefully it's some sort of like quest that you have to take you through all the raids and then you get it as a reward after that. Looks amazing with all these like shining lights and glowing energy going through it, much like the armors that we have been seeing. So those are the miscellaneous items in the press release. Let's get into the weapons next. So it's going to be a very brief look because I don't want this video to go on for too long. We have the Abyss Defiant, which now has this like black dark purple type of bone look to it now. It looks pretty awesome. Looking forward to getting this weapon. Next up we have the Anguish of Dryston, and it has this pink overtone color to it. It's one of the best shaders on a weapon I've seen in a while, or ornaments I should say. I love the pink color and I want to be running around in Crucible with this pink weapon. Next up we have the Atheon's Epilogue, a nostalgia, a favorite, and obviously it has that gold and white look to it that we saw with the Fatebringer because it's an exotic adept specifically for Vault of Glass. Next up we have the Chaos Dogma, which is obviously from Wrath of the Machine, and it's this sort of metallic red design to it now, which looks amazing. We have the Fangavir Ute again with this black to dark purple kind of shell across it, and I love the Fangavir Ute. It's probably one of my favorite weapons of all time, so I'm excited to see that. Next up we have the Fatebringer. We've seen this already with that Vault of Glass design for Exotic Adepts. Can't wait for that. Next we have the Fever and Remedy Hand Cannon, which is from the Wrath of the Machine. Got this nice red design to it with the hacker logo. Now we have the Suros Genesis chain. Looks awesome with the red design. Much better than the black Genesis chain in my opinion. And then next up we have the Oversoul Edict, another great pulse rifle with a great design. We have the Smite of Moraine, which looks absolutely amazing in this pink color. Looking forward to getting that as well. I never actually had the Smite of Moraine once, so I want to get it now because it will be awesome. Next we have the Steel Medulla. Not really too impressed with that. It's a Steel Medulla. Then we had the Vision of Confluence, my second favorite weapon in the game behind the Fangavir Ute. They're basically the same weapon anyway, but this design looks awesome with the Vault of Glass design. It looks slightly different to the Fatebringer and Atheon's Epilogue, but it just looks a lot sleeker, a lot more refined. Next up we have the Word of Crota, which is a black version of the weapon we have already seen with a little bit of extra design to it. And last but not least, Zeoli's Bane with that same pink cover. Now there's 14 weapons in this press release. I don't know if that's all of them. To me, it feels like it's all of them, but I might be wrong. But let's move on to armors. So I'm just going to let them flick by in the background, not to talk too much in detail about them. We're going to start with Wrath of the Machine and work our way back to Vault of Glass. The Wrath of the Machine armors look amazing in my opinion. I really love the like decayed look that comes off the shoulders of the Hunter. Just a whole decayed, fiery type of look that the Wrath of the Machine has on all the armors across all of them. I feel like probably the Warlock is the best in my opinion. The helmet doesn't look crazy anymore, so really happy to see that. And the chest piece of the Warlock has this big diamond cut into it, so definitely looking forward to Wrath of the Machine armor. Let's move on to King's Fall. Now, I love this redesign of the King's Fall. It's very, very decayed, filled with energy, like lava pouring through, but obviously it's Crota's blue hive energy, and it just looks absolutely insane. I think the Hunter is the best looking one in my opinion, but all of them look pretty cool together. It's a great set of armor, and it really is It really is making me excited to play King's Fall again because it wasn't one of my favorite raids. So the Warlock helmet just looks absolutely insane as well. So I'm definitely hyped for this armor set. Next up, we have Crotas End, and we all know that this is the standout armor with the glowing horns that kind of like disappear when you get shot and then reappear. All in all, great design, absolutely what raid armor should be, and I'm really excited to get these sets of armors. I feel like I like the Hunter one, as I said previously, but I'm really starting to like the Titan one too. I'm not a big fan of Titan armor. I think sometimes it looks a bit odd, it looks a bit weird, but I'm really excited to see it in-game and using it and in action. The Warlock one looks cool too, can't complain. Definitely a badass set of armor, cannot wait to get them. As for Vault of Glass, there's two sets of screenshots, one with the blue lights on them and one with the normal, what it looks like without the blue lights. There's a lot of Vault of Glass screenshots in this press release, and all in all, I love the look of this armor. I absolutely love the idea of being a Vex or robotic in some way. The Hunter looks absolutely nuts. The cloak on its back looks insane, and then you get the normal looking armor with like little blue tubes on it. So different armors for Vault of Glass, or at least different ornaments. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. The Titan looks wild with that shield on its back. I'm really excited for that when I shouldn't be, because it doesn't look that great, but I really want to use it and run around with it in PvP. It's like a big shield. Everyone's like, oh my god, he's right there and he's jumping through the air. So even though I'll probably get killed a lot, I'm definitely looking forward to using it. Warlock, insane with the little Hydra Gorgon tails, the like tentacles that comes off the back. Can't wait to use that. I think that's probably my favorite designed piece of armor in the entirety of it, and the legs obviously being robotic, it just looks absolutely cool. I'm super pumped for all of these armors, but specifically the Vault of Glass one. In the background, you're going to see some random screenshots and promotional art and such things. I just wanted to talk about what's happening with this game and where it's going. I'm actually super excited for Age of Triumph. It's a way of looking back nostalgically over the past couple of years and be like, yeah, this was amazing when we done this. Or think back to previous raids when something funny happened with your raid team and you could be like, oh, I remember when that happened. You know, that's a really good way to finish Destiny. Destiny 2, obviously, with the leaked poster image that was released today, which I put a video earlier on my channel if you want to check that out, deems that Destiny 2 will be September 8th. I don't think Age of Triumph will last that long. I really hope it does, but I doubt that it will, knowing what Destiny is like. But let me know what you think of all these images that you're seeing on screen. Which is your favorite armors? What weapons are you looking forward to the most? Hit me up down below in the comments. Hit the like button if you wish to. It helps me out so much. Subscribe if you are new around here, and hit that little bell, become part of the notification squad. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow, and you guys have been awesome.